Hello guys, Cookies here with turn 82 of EA Vanheim for my sub experience in my first multiplayer game. So cast a few things this turn, got another vampire, did some astral windows. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. So we see Atlantis controls this throne here with a large, very scary looking army, including the huge kraken. Let's see, and we also see his throne, which contains these adepts of the Golden Order. So Atlantis has fire and astral access through these. And I believe his mages have some astral, but this is going to be like reasonably high astral. And got some blood slaves, kind of reorganized a little. Should hopefully start ramping up from here. But what is this, like 80, 120, 122? So, and then we have the battle that we astral windowed, so let's check it out. Is my sound off? Let's see. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. So we have Storm, Light of the Northern Star, the big scary Kraken, who has a Rune Smasher, Crystal Shield, Astral 8, a bunch of Astral Gems. Looks like it wants to do Mass Enslave at some point. The Bless is Magic Weapons, Defense Skill, some Reinvig, MR. Not the scariest Bless in the world, especially since a lot of Atlanteans have really bad defense skill already. He's got a number of these mages, so here's Light of the Northern Star from that banner. We have a big Earth Mage, Earth 5, Earth 4. Looks like a free Water Elemental. Another one. All the big Earth buffs. And Troll King. Another Earth 5. Whew, big army. And then a bunch of these Warriors of the Deep. On Yomi's side, we have just a few Kooni running away. Yeah, I'd run away too. Alright. Lose gold. I get more free undead. Got an Ice Lance. And then some Independence attack Yomi. Let's see how this goes. 2 Ettins. Alright. Against a little bit of PD. I bet the Ettins win, but we'll see. Ooh, Disintegrate? No, Blindness. Alright. Oh, that was closer run than I thought it would be. Lost some people due to the Heliophagus with the Reaper tag. Oh, patrolled out this guy. So this is a Macone hero. Don't know what he was. I guess he was going to try and assassinate on my capital. He got found out, and I had a vampire patrolling. It's only stealth 40, not the hardest in the world to patrol out. But still probably a little bit lucky that I was able to do that before him getting a chance to assassinate. Killed a bunch of brigands. I have some starving troops. So here from bears and hear from birds? Eagles. The eagles eat a lot. Yeah, 127. The birds eat a lot too, but together they're the same as this troop of eagles. Okay, so we got a few things we're doing. We're researching, getting some more storm demons. I've spent down all the blood slaves. Let's see, getting some skeletons. I'm still paranoid over a big Banshee assassin wave, but maybe it's like over paranoia. Moving my god over to Black Peaks, along with some other mages. This fort is up, so it's time to get the construction factory rolling on the Banefire Forge. And we have this dwarf elder here, and I've given him a Hammer of the Forge Lord. So he has a bonkers 6 forge bonus, and he's forging in a construction discount site. Now, one of the things that I'm going to learn pretty soon here is how these two bonuses stack. So the game takes the forge bonus first and then applies the percentage. And this has the effect of lessening the impact of the percentage discount site, especially in this case, because I think once you do like 3, then you lose one of the gems that you would get from the discount site for like every 5 gems. So yeah, once you have a forge bonus over 3. So in this case it's 6. So in the case of the hammer that I'm making here, it goes from 15 to 9, and then I get a discount of 2. Yeah, 15 to 9, a discount of 2. Oh, but he's able to forge this for 5. I'm forgetting a bonus here. Oh. Right. So this item is also reduced cost for Vanheim. That's it. Alright, so it goes from 15 to 9, and then maybe the discount site or this national bonus kicks in, it goes to 7. And then I get 2 more, so it goes to 5. Now, if it did the percentage on the base cost, that would be 3 for the discount site, 3 for the national discount, which would be 6, which would reduce it to 9. And then if it applied the forge bonus on as well, then it would go to 3. So here, because the discount sites happen after the forge bonus, I have to spend an extra 2 earth gems. There we go. Figured it out. So that's a little bit on how forging works. And if you really want to take it, like if you end up with something similar, like kind of like all this like all these stacking effects, what you really want to do is probably do the math for some of these effects so that you can save as many gems as possible. So for instance, with this guy, well, he's really good at making hammers, and probably just going to have him keep making hammers. It might be more efficient to have him make items that have 5 of 2 different gem types, so that the forge bonus gets split over those gem types, sorry, and then the discount sites get their full effect. So maybe like a 10 fire gems and 10 earth gems item would be probably pretty good for this guy, because then it would reduce to 7 and 7 for the costs of each, and then it would reduce to 5 and 5. No, 6 and 6 for the costs of each. And or if it was 5 and 5 of each, for instance, if I had this guy do like a Helmet of Heroes, then, alright, so we've got 44 and 201. It ends up costing 2 Earth Gems and 2 Fire Gems, which I believe is just the Forge bonus. So when it gets down to 2, the percentage discounts stop applying, and you end up losing the benefits of those percentage discounts. So you'd probably want it to be a higher gem cost thing. I don't know, maybe something like this, or there's not many like 10 and 10s. Maybe a 10 and 5 would work. So 44, 201. So now it's 6 and 2. So that's a discount of 3 Fire Gems, so just the Forge bonus, and 6. So and 4 Earth Gems. So 3 Fire Gems, 4 Earth Gems. So the discount sites only worked for 1 in that case. Anyway, it's just something to be aware of. It's an interesting quirk of the game that I learned this game, so I thought I'd post it. I would like the percentage discounts if they applied to the base cost a lot more. It's kind of like these 2 enchantment bonus sites not stacking, because they're the same benefit in the same province. So it's only a 20% discount. And I'll eventually use it to maybe summon some Terracotta Warriors. And then continuing to reinforce the throne. I'm pretty happy now with this throne defense. I've got big air with this guy. I have big fire, big nature, earth, some death, potentially big death, astral. I've got most of the major paths except water. So I feel like I can do a lot of the things if all these Oni were to ever try and wander up here, which is something I'm going to be worried about for a long time. They can't, I forget if they can come directly from here because it's a mountain province, but it is, yeah, they'd have to because they were able to get up here. So, but it's one of the annoying things where Yomi could potentially raid me through these mountains and I wouldn't be able to raid him back. But I would have other ways to raid him. For instance, he has a lot of coastal stuff and I have sailing. So I still think I have greater raiding potential, but it would he could make it very difficult for me to hold this area. TNN taking their time with the Macone Fort. And more undead. And that event chain is still moving, so I'm a big fan. We have our big water guy. He's moving to the throne, so that'll complete most of the major paths. I also have some high blood, too. I'm a little less worried about TNN, so it's more Jarls and Draught here, along with this guy. And Vampire. So it's still got a lot of magical support, but it's not as strong as the magical support in Mighty Pillars. And it's because I'm less concerned about TNN, but I'm still paranoid about a big elfing. I'm also getting some Flame Spirits, just really ramping up the magical diversity and ramping up the construction. So got a whole bunch of gear kits ready to go. And I even have one Holy Scourge, which is not going to defend me probably against even one Dione. But it would give me something. And I have some Heartfinder swords too, which those always have a chance to just outright kill, I think, just the first form of a Dione. because apparently Soul Slay does not kill both forms for them, which is kind of interesting. Alright, and recruiting some more. Mostly, okay, not recruiting very much. I think it's a lot of infrastructure this turn, so it's just capital recruitment for the most part. Alright, I'll catch you in turn 83.